no, it actually isn't. It's an ideology. I mean, if I find an ideology to be wanting, I can dislike it.
Ready? Let's do this! Bootlickers go home! 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 Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Fuck Trump! Fuck! You see Berkeley's racist hair! Shut it down! Shut it down!
You know, several people have asked me, you know, what are you doing today? You're just blocking Taylor Day. You're making students mad. And we're like, no, look around. You see all these students standing around here? We're raising solidarity.
Hey, sir. Hey, what's going on here?
Most of the people honestly do understand that the idea behind the blockade is to disrupt business as usual, and that's why it's an inconvenience. It's purposely doing so in order to really kind of convince people to recognize the inconvenience that Black youth and people of color are face on a daily basis.
Like, they're literally doing what we're talking about in trying to jump over us, in ignoring us and saying like, look, I'm going to try to kick somebody, I'm going to try to punch somebody, I'm going to try to run over. Like, they feel that entitled and that they don't need to listen to what we're saying, you know? And so honestly, it's frustrating.
Are you from what part are you from? You're a fucking privileged white kid against the cow.
I say another thug was murdered. Another illegal alien like myself, you know, crossed the border or something. What we're doing is we're dehumanizing people. You know, we're rationalizing whatever actions we take against them. And that's not okay, and I'm going to stand for it.
Honestly, a lot of people that don't put in work will criticize this, saying that, oh, well, this isn't going to solve the problem. But honestly, there's no one act that's going to solve the solution. It's a multitude of things, and this is part of raising awareness. This is part of keeping everything going, like not letting all these names like Walter Scott, like Ayanna Jones, like not letting these names fade into the distance and have people forget about them.
Shut it down! Shut it down! You see Berkeley's racist now! Shut it down! Shut it down!
Sorry, I can't just yell. I came to this country 5 years ago when I was 15, alone, to a boarding school in Pennsylvania. And what I heard of is, if you don't speak English, go home. If you don't speak English good enough, go home. I don't date Asians, and I'd like to have sex with a girl from all the continents. That's why I want to date you. And while I was walking down the street from my high school to Walgreens, I was walking with 3 of my friends from both China and Taiwan. And suddenly, when we were walking, the green light was on, and when we were crossing the crosswalk, there is a car just rushed through us, driven by an African American, shouting that go back to your home, like go back from where you are from, something like that. I don't remember exactly. And then a white lady just parked right by us and said, "Are you okay? Are you hurt of anything?" We're not hurt. It's just shocked and scared of our safety. And this white lady kindly asked, can I call the police? Can I do anything for you? We were like, it's okay. Thank you very much for your care. The point I'm making here is that we should not distinguish people by their race or gender or anything. Black people can be racist. White people, sorry. Oh no. I will drag this time. Let her talk. Sorry. I just mean that we have to look people individually. There are people, sorry, maybe I don't articulate myself good enough. There are good people, and there are people who are not that embracing to other cultures, who may not live up to standards of proper behaviors. But we have to look through hearts. We have to look into this person and see what she or he really is. Look from the heart, the action, not the race.
Look how awkward it is in here right now.
Okay. I want to bring it back to what Jincy said, and that was driving back the attention to the person, and that is we want a commitment to temporary and a permanent space right now.
So we can educate people. They need to learn about this. Us, to educate us on who we are. Not even the point.
Yo, we're getting derailed. All right, you're losing sight of the movement. All right, I understand your sentiments. Okay, like we all have our journeys and we can all hurt people. Like we get it. Like,
Good to see you, man. You're looking sexy. Hey, how's the revolution going? You guys start the revolution?
We are indeed, Alex. The revolution is afoot. Welcome to the Young Turks.
You know what's wrong with America is not?
I am going to restore American democracy along with progressives and conservatives in this country.
All right, well, I gotta tell you, I am really, really proud to be here with you. It's good to meet you in person. How are you guys doing?
We're doing okay.
You like all our Hillary for President shirts everywhere?
No, I kind of despise it.
What shirts is the best thing?
It's Alex Jones! Oh my
Look
God!
at this shirt for you right here.
It's Alex
rape.
Jones!
It's Bill Clinton that says rape.
Alex
Oh God, I'm gonna be. That's the big no-no. The Robert Stone's main
You
man.
want to take my show over? I'll take your show.
Sure, go ahead.
You know who's accused in
Get
court
it, Stone,
papers?
come on.
You know who's accused in court papers of being a rapist?
Donald
Trump, Roger Stone.
He's
in court papers.
Oh, yeah?
You're a sick dude, Roger Stone.
I want to run off with you right now.
You assault me all the time. You never give me a chance to respond.
I should give you a job. A job.
We'll share Mike.
You're a sick man, Roger Stone.
You're a liar.
Roger,
No, you're the world's biggest liar.
Get him in there.
Didn't you admit that you lied? Didn't you already admit that you're not proud?
No, Elliot Spitzer, he's a great guy.
Alex, this ain't my fucking show.
Okay, take it.
It's certainly ain't your fucking show.
Are you afraid to debate him?
No, afraid.
He's actually mad. He's actually really upset.
Sorry, can you get out?
Don't touch my camera.
You want fucking attention?
It's the classic bullying move where you want to feel better about yourself, so you look to someone and pick on their imperfections to feel good about yourself. You know, fat shaming is pointing a finger at you and being like, you're fat.
Get off the stage, you fat fuck! Get off! Yeah, you do! You
touch my camera.
Get the fuck off the stage!
The Saudi Arabians aren't funny enough. You don't see that.
Hey,
First of all, let me explain something.
No, Jake, relax!
Hold on. We're against Saudi Arabia, you dumbass! We talk about that all the time! We talk about that all the time!
You don't know what I'm talking
shit! What, you think the lizard people are in charge?
No.
Is that what you think?
Hey, you're pissed. We're kicking your ass.
Is that what you think?
You're the anti-liberal and you're pissed.
Bullshit!
We're being nice here.
You know what I care about? I care about the American people.
Good. You're the one flipping out. Anybody hurt? I'm being nice. I'm not lying.
Everybody get the fuck off my stage!
Hey, my name is David Turian, and I'm actually coming here to reject what you are proposing here. Okay. And I came here to do it respectfully because I don't think what these people are doing outside is effective. I figure you could give me a few minutes to speak my piece, if everyone's open to that right now. Thank you.
Isn't it sad when somebody has to apologise for 100 people outside and we give them a round of applause for being reasonable and polite? This is the current state of the left.
Well, because I think that what you're doing is spreading misinformation about feminism. I think in order to understand feminism, you have to do your homework. Well, no, the thing is that I think this whole campus tour, what you're trying to do is sidestep the entire academic process. Your ideas have not passed peer review. You haven't done your scientific research. You haven't even done anything. And you can laugh at me all you want. Go ahead, try to make me into a Trigglypuff.
Could you give an example of something that you've learned in that class that you would
Example.
like?
Let me tell you what I've learned.
Isn't everyone?
We have learned that basically there is a basis in natural science, social science, and humanities for a lot of these issues. And if you understand the underpinnings, when feminists come to you talking about the patriarchy, you're not going to freak out and think it's some big conspiracy. You're going to understand what they mean. So I would encourage everyone in this class to sign up. And if you can't do that, go to my YouTube channel,
One more question.
I think we're done, so thank you very much. It's time for you to give the mic to somebody else. Thank you.
I listened to you for over an hour. I listened to you for over an hour.
Let's go. Thank you.
You're not interested in debate. You just want to push your propaganda.
Thank you.
It's me again, Kayla. Today I'm going to be talking about feminism. Now, I consider myself a feminazi just because I really don't think that I need a man in my life. And this whole thing about a man should be there to be the provider for the woman, breadwinner for the woman, to support a woman, all that stuff, I don't think that's right. Feminists, on the other hand, they want equal rights with a man. I don't. I believe that me, personally, people like me, women, are stronger than men. We are survivors. I just think that a man should be getting paid less than a woman. For those of you who think that we don't need feminism in this world, what the fuck are you talking about? Where are you thinking? Where is your brain? We need feminism in this world just for the simple fact that women still don't get paid as much as a man does. Men look down on women. Why is it okay for a woman to dress like a man? This is just based on my observation. When it comes to a trans woman, men feel so intimidated. Their masculinity gets questioned when they see a beautiful trans woman. Till to this day, women get paid 70 cents less than a man who is working the same job in a workplace. I think we need more feminazis in this world to fight for women's rights. And this is why Jesus was considered a feminist, is because he actually had disciples who were women. He believed that women should have equal rights. Jesus was a feminist. I'm a feminist. Do I look ugly? I mean, come on. Like, I'm a feminazi. So look at me. I'm fucking hot.
I want to take a look though at a tweet which Colbert Report has tweeted out. It says, for the record,
Hold
Colbert
on.
Report is not
As a white man, you don't.
Hang on, Zoe. I'll come to you in just a sec. For the record, Colbert Report is not controlled by Stephen Colbert or his show. He is at Stephen at Home. Sorry for the confusion. Colbert himself has responded to some of the criticism on Twitter. Hashtag cancel Colbert. I agree. Just saw at Colbert Report tweet. I share your rage. Who is that though? I'm Stephen at Home. Sui, you were just going to jump in.
Yeah, I was going to say that I feel like it's incredibly patronizing for you to paint these questions this way, especially as a white man. I don't expect you to be able to understand what people of color are actually saying with regards to cancel Colbert. He has a history of making jokes.
Sorry, being a white man doesn't prevent me from being able to think and doesn't prevent me from being able to have reasoned perspectives on things. I didn't give up my right to be able to have an intellectual conversation when I was born.
I know, but well, white men definitely feel like they're entitled to talk over me. They definitely feel like they're entitled to kind of minimalize my experiences, and they definitely feel like they are somehow exempt and so logical compared to women who are painted as emotional, right?
No one's minimalizing your experiences. No one's minimalizing your right to have an opinion. It's just a stupid opinion. I mean, it's a misunderstanding of what satire is.
You just called my opinion
stupid.
You just called my opinion stupid. That's incredibly unproductive, and I don't think I'm going to enact the labor of having to explain to you why that's incredibly offensive and patronizing.
Explain.
I just told you I wouldn't enact that labor.
Okay, thanks for being with us, Sui. Jason, what do you make of this?
I don't know. I just was informed by the young woman that I actually don't have the right or the occasion to say anything on this matter. So I suppose I will decline.
True.
Out of respect for her.
Good point. Good point. As a white man, you're not allowed to have any beliefs.